The plan has always been twofold, right? So the first stage is to basically convince, like politicians and the economy, basically, that crypto is a force for good, right? And by allowing DeFi projects like Maker to interact with the real world economy and do things like invest in real estate, invest in renewable energy, right? With this initiative in Maker we call Clean Money, of showing that the crypto can really be a force for protecting the climate, right? And investing in all this renewable and sustainable infrastructure. I think that's the first stage, right? Of like preventing ultimately sort of misguided and damaging regulatory actions against crypto infrastructure that would actually be beneficial to the global economy. And then basically the sort of the backup plan, right? Plan B to this is simply the accumulation of ETH. So using various incentives to try to make it more attractive to back a stablecoin with ETH, which is difficult though. I mean, we've always attempted this in Maker, and we've basically found very early on that it's just very hard to change the demand for someone to take a leveraged position on ETH. So it's not so easy to just incentivize people to start generating more stablecoins with ETH. And that's where the sort of the final issue occurs, right? Because then what happens is you start to run into the problem of not being able to so easily control supply versus demand. And I think the ultimate sort of consequence of this would be that it's simply not possible to have a decentralized stablecoin that's pegged to the US dollar. And that's ultimately, I think that would be over time where the conversation really goes, whether the world will be ready for a future where stablecoins aren't all pegged to the dollar, right? And the ones that are pegged to the dollar, they're a lot more regulated. They're more like using banks, right? They might have KYC on them. They might not just permissionlessly be usable in an open DeFi ecosystem.